myself Dr. Kavya Shri. In today's class we will going to discuss about theories of sovereignty. It is there in the chapter 5 of the political science in block 1. This is prescribed by the Karnataka State Open University. So let us start with the unit theories of sovereignty. In the first part, let us try to understand the theory of sovereignty, which is by John Austin, as well as one more theory is there, like pluralist theory of sovereignty. Here I would like to commence with by quoting the theory of truth is a series of truism by John Austin itself. In this chapter we will going to understand sovereignty is the actual essence of a state, and which is narrated in different views. Different views means in the sense of those are monistic as well as pluralist views, and also we will going to discuss about the problem in locating the sovereignty. Finally we will going to sum up this chapter, try to understand these theories first, and then we can sum up. First, Austin theory of sovereignty. This actually known as monistic theory. The main supporters of this particular theory are Jean Bodin, then of course Thomas Hobbes, John Austin, and the other scholars have contributed and supported this particular viewpoint. In the next aspect, we will going to understand monistic or Austin theory of sovereignty in a brief. Actually, this theory is rooted in his legal positiveness as well as a philosophic one. According to Austin, sovereignty actually resides in a determinate human superiorism, which is there in his work lectures on jurisprudence, which came out in the year 1832 on legal theory of sovereignty. It's actually intimately connected with his tenets, because the theory of law who actually defined that law is a kind of supreme or command given in the superior towards the inferior at the society. And the sovereign in a civilized society is there, it is the state. Here the sovereign commands or even a kind of directions, it must be habitual in nature, where also it is applicable for all in the sense all human beings in the society, whomever resided in the society. It is it must applicable to one and all, that is there. And the majority of the society must be in the habit of obedience in the sense it is to a determinate human superior. Austin's sovereign, of course, it is indivisible in nature and eliminated, which actually embodying absoluteness in terms of power. It means it is not just general will or will of God or even public opinion, but it must be kind of determinant with the person or body of persons in the state. That we have to understand. In short, we can understand Austin theory. It can be in the following way, like every political community must be in an existence of sovereign power. Moreover, power which may not be indefinite or vague in nature, and moreover power of this point of sovereignty, it may face legally or unlimited in nature, and there is what do we call no forces to act or even play anything else at that point of time. And moreover, it may render obedience is habitual, it not at all a casual phenomenon. According to him, of course, obedience is maybe regularized and uninterrupted or even unlimited. Though which has significant landmarks, several criticisms are also attached in this theory, as it has conflicts with the basic ideas of democracy. And one more is it may be ignore the influence of electorate. And then the other one is Austin's doctrine is there. It does not take a whole body of community of the legal perception. And even discovery and sovereign may be sometimes in federal state is fluctuate, or it may be highly impossible and all. But however, whatsoever it may be, Austin theory of sovereignty, it explicitly clear that it has got legal legally bounded, and of course it may be the legally protected kind of phenomenon in nature especially, and it is always unquestionable, undoubted forever and ever. That is there. This is what Austin theory of sovereignty. Next we shall move on to the pluralistic theory of sovereignty. This is also one such important theories inside the sovereignty. Here let us commence with by saying pluralism is a reaction against the absolutism of monistic concept of what do we call sovereignty. Somehow the main supporters of pluralistic theory are Professor Gettel, then Limsey, Barker, and then McIver, more importantly Lasky, etc. Are there in this list. Next, let us commence the theory in brief. Pluralistic theory, basically it is the state is one association, like various associations are also existing in a similar time. It means all the other organizations are also equally important. Somehow various groups have tried to protect individual rights in an apt time. And then sovereignty, of course, internally limited. It means it concentrates within which, and it may also extend towards various internal process, purpose, and other objectivities also. And similarly, sovereignty is externally limited. In the sense, different groups are not depend on anything or created by the state, so they are willingly arose independently on their own efforts. That is also there. It is why it is so. It is just to meet their demands of the people of that particular land. And then furtherly, we can say that state is also an institute like other we have mentioned. It may not supposed to have monopoly over the other institutions in terms of power, which helps to federal structure, more importantly which will going to helpful in the federal states. Somehow this theory also attack with several criticisms like the greater attachment of federalism or different associations and all. In terms of that, we will going to see some criticisms. It is division of sovereignty, because which may be wrong, because various sovereignties may be disturbed towards the common interest. That is one thing. The other thing is peace and harmony cannot be achieved by the state with numerous associations. When numerous associations are there, it's highly impossible to expect peace and harmony. That is there. The another one is group conflicts will going to be arise. It may be disturb the society. Finally, one more is that the advocate of this theory may be confused with multiplicity of sovereignties. It may quite naturally happen, but somehow despite of all these criticisms, this theory cannot be denied because of its great service to the political science stream by bringing or making monistic theory, or in terms of by attacking monistic theory, of course, which may have glorify the state in the monist theory. So, here in the pluralist theory, they actually emphasize the role of socio-economic, religious as well as political life of mankind or people with different political institutions. That is very important. Finally, of course, we can sum up this theory by saying that they attach the importance of the principle of decentralization, decentralized authority especially, which actually paved way for the development through the local self-governance. This is a recent trend, equally important in today's society. Finally, of course, it may hold as well as uphold the common good with the help of these steps in the pluralist theory of sovereignty. So, let us move on to the next aspect in this particular unit itself, that is location of problems in sovereignty. After understanding two major theories in the sovereignty, we must understand some problems which may be located in the sovereignty itself, which can be in a precise manner. I would like to put it in a precise manner. Here we would like to note that location of sovereignty is a dialectical phenomenon because of certain reasons. Here location of problems may refers on regional, global as well as individual and collective manner, which may also concern on autonomy or independence. That is maybe a confused aspect over here, and it may lead to the tension on historical, cultural, economical, geographical as well as legal and political factors as concern over here. And then we can also trace out here the threats to the domestic sovereignty may be includes globalization, internationalization, reconfiguration of world trade, and rise of communication with global village, and also privatization. This also would bring some confusions inside the arena of sovereignties concern. And then so here some contradictions have also found in the nature of sovereignty itself, in terms of its what do we call emergence, in its existence, as well as the ends or a kind of destructive path of sovereignty. And multiplicity also brought some dilemmas within sovereignty in terms of state and other organizations, in terms of time period, place, and even other elements are also what we call attached with several limitations upon sovereignty, because it may be differ from each nation state. Each nation state, in the sense we may not expect every state is having a particular or similar kind of political system. So, it quite naturally differ, and location of sovereignty is also a kind of challenging in terms of political system has concern. So, with this we can conclude this whole discussion by saying that already we are come to know that we have discussed two important theories here. In accordance with that, we can sum up by saying that the monist views are the in terms of their concern as considered, the state is the supreme social institute, and which has a unique place in the other institutions and organizations as we have already mentioned. Whereas pluralists, their view brought an alternative to the what do we call multi-dimensional as well as unidirectional traditional views of monists. So it actually emphasizes on individual freedom. But however, both the theories have got their own kind of significance in their own ways, as well as they have contributed a lot in their path, and try to locate them in an accordance with their needs as well as deeds. That is more important thing. Somehow perhaps then only we can get sovereignty become the complementary component instead of the contradictory one, because always we must have a kind of complementary nature politics. So in this way sovereignty may give a lot of inputs in terms of that particular way. We must believe that. So somehow with this chapter can be ended in terms of sovereignty. In our last session we have discussed basic things like meaning, definitions, characteristics and kinds of sovereignty. In this session we have discussed two important theories such as monistic theory as well as pluralistic theory, and location of problems as concerned. Once again I would like to thank and let me conclude.